Goddamn Monster Hunter. Oh no, it's like Pokemon Go but for Monster Hunter. Oh. Oops. Wrong scene. There we go. Or it's an actual mobile. Okay, never mind. It's Monster Hunter on the phone. Oh, you can play it now. I thought it was like a Monster Hunter Go for Monster Hunter Go. So yeah, we got less than 5 minutes. Here's Capcom, you know, that kind of reminding you what all they put out. You know, Monster Hunter, Street Fighter, the Resident Evil franchise, some other, like, you know, a lot of other like IPs and all that too, including some indie games they do tend to publish at time to time. So I'm kind of hoping to see some new IPs, some really cool Japanese games and all that too, because they are, you know, Capcom first and foremost is a Japanese company as well. So I would like to see that as well. I don't know. There's a lot of things I would like to see from Capcom. Like Capcom as a publisher, have been killing it. Like with their with the Resident Evil franchise, the newest release of Resident Evil 4 remake. I mean, all these games are phenomenal. Like as a Resident Evil fan, Capcom has saved the day. Thank you, Capcom, for turning a new leaf when it comes to the series, because you guys were fucking up royally when it came to Resident Evil 5 and 6. Resident Evil 5 was fun, but it was no Resident Evil game. Then Resident Evil 6 came out and was like, oh no.
It's game time.
Then the other Resident Evils between Resident Evil 6 and Resident Evil, like,
Ready to die.
was it 7? I still need to play the remake though. I plan on doing that.
And let it be so.
Yeah, I definitely need to do a playthrough of that one day soon. Still waiting. I don't know why I'm waiting for it. I can just get it anytime. I'm just waiting. Oh yeah, don't forget, they also publish, you know, they're the publishers of Mega Man games. So I don't know. Maybe people like Mega and all that will be watching the showcase as well. Since I don't know. If there's anything he'll probably be looking out for, it'd probably be like Mega Man. Yeah, I think they've learned their lesson though, when it comes to the Resident Evil movies and all that. So hopefully Capcom, if they ever plan on making more like Resident Evil movies or shows in the future, because that Resident Evil show that was on Netflix was hot garbage. So I'm kind of hoping they've learned from both the movie series and I don't know, they probably made a good amount of money though, to be honest. So as long as the movies made them money, I don't think Capcom's gonna complain about the movies. However, though, I'm kind of hoping they learned a lesson and they make some really good shit in the future. My wish, though, for this showcase is, if for Monster Hunter anyway, I'm hoping to see a new Monster Hunter game and not just like updates for Monster Hunter Rise. It's like, yes, Monster Hunter Rise, a good Monster Hunter game. I want to see a new one, though. I want to see something more close to Monster Hunter World. So, crossing my fingers I see that. Also want to see a new Resident Evil game. Wouldn't be too bad. I want to see a new I don't want to see some new IPs too. Not just fighting games too. Like a new fighting game they're working on would be kind of cool, but they just recently released like Street Fighter 5. I mean 6. Street Fighter 6. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Dragon Dogma 2. They're probably gonna show that off. Dragon's Dogma 2 is another game they publish. So they're gonna show gameplay for that. Alright, here we go. 6, 5, 4. Oh, this is a slower countdown. 3, 2, 1. I have to add the 0 in there too.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the Capcom Showcase. Before we get started, we'd like to share that June 11th, 2023 marked Capcom's 40th anniversary.
Turn it up a little bit.
A big thanks to everyone for playing.
It's our 40th anniversary.
It's thanks to our amazing fans.
Capcom is 40 years
Such a
old.
milestone. We look forward to creating many more games in the years to come, and we hope that you'll continue to enjoy them. Now it's time to show off our latest titles at the Capcom Showcase.
I keep forgetting they publish games like
So you don't miss
Ghouls and
anything.
Goblins, or Ghosts and
Take a
Goblins.
look at this video.
Oh yeah, this game. They're publishing this. I wanted to see a little bit more what this game looks like. This is the another like Japanese like mythology kind of game. It had a really cool aesthetics, and also it had a really interesting like camera perspective when the fighting is going on. But that is really cool. Like I love the aesthetic of this. Yeah, like that scenery, that just feel is so cool. I'm just wondering how the rest of the game's gonna be though. Gameplay, story. Like what's going on here? It made it kind of confusing. That's cool. This is really weird and bizarre, macabre-ish. Whatever the fuck that is, you're gonna have to fight that. Yeah, see how like kind of the camera's pulled out. It's kind of third person, but it's also isometric. It's like halfway between isometric and third person. It is so weird. What like the camera is? It's a different camera angle. I don't hate it though. This is you don't see a game that has a camera angle that kind of pulled out, but not so pulled out and at a high enough angle to be
Traditional
considered
Japanese aesthetics come to life through the power of RE.
isometric action game.
Experience a unique blend of strategy and action in this epic tale. A beautiful yet unsettling world of mystery awaits in Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. Coming to Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Windows, PlayStation 5, and Steam. Mega Man X Dive Offline is coming
Uh-oh.
to Steam, iOS, and Android.
Oh yeah, the closed captions. Xbox Series ass. It's like even they're making fun of it. Boobas.
The Deep Log, which holds collected memories of the Mega Man X series, is under attack. Dive into cyberspace using hunter programs to recover data before it's too late. Play as Mega Man X and other characters from the Mega Man franchise, including characters that haven't been playable before.
Good God, are all those people playable? Holy shit. No, you can play all these characters.
Equipment to create a powerful hunter.
The fuck?
Power up your weapons and more to customize your character however you want.
Total power, 130.
X Dive Offline. Control and develop over 100 different characters. Play as a variety of characters, including new heroes created for Mega Man X Dive. Complete stages and use element metals to recover memory pieces. Then analyze recovered memories to unlock characters. There are more than 900 stages to play. Challenging mechanics.
900 stages? Jesus.
And new stages. You're bound to clash with familiar bosses from the past. Build the ultimate hunter and save the deep log from...
So this is a long-term Mega Man game. Like, if you love Mega Man, this is going to be kind of the game for you.
Mega Man X Dive Offline launches in 2023.
Oh, what the fuck? Did I just see it as a mobile game, though? Oh, no.
Here's the Capcom Spotlight Corner.
I saw it like Apple Store and stuff like that. That might not be a good thing.
A new era of fighting games is upon us.
It's available now.
Street Fighter VI launched on June 2nd. It's already received an enthusiastic welcome from fighting game fans around the world. Street Fighter VI includes World Tour, an expansive single-player story mode. Fighting Ground, the core fighting game experience made even more accessible. And Battle Hub, a social space where players from around the world can compete and hang out. These are the game's 3 main modes. In addition, we're planning to release new fighters and content, so you can enjoy the game for a long time to come. Street Fighter VI is out now for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. Don't miss it. We also have an announcement for Capcom Pro Tour 2023. This year's Capcom Pro Tour will feature Street Fighter VI, the newest entry in the series. Players from around the world will compete in regional matches and battle to be this year's champion.
It'd be weird if they didn't have like Street Fighter 6. That would be so bizarre.
Our largest prize pool ever.
It's like, oh yeah, we're not going to allow our newest game to be in the Pro Tour.
With $1 million going to first place. Capcom Pro Tour 2023 will feature 3 types of tournaments: online premieres, offline premieres, and World Warrior. The winners of each tournament will advance to the World Finals at Capcom Cup 10. Stay tuned to see which player will crush the competition and take home this year's championship. Next, we have news about Street Fighter League Pro JP 2023.
Pro Japanese Tour.
The world's top players form teams of 4 and compete in official Capcom Team League matches.
Oh, team
We have
matches.
the largest number of teams ever. The opening match will be held on July 7th and will be streamed live on the Capcom Fighters JP channel.
I wonder if Majin Obama's going to try and be in one of those leagues.
Don't forget about the Street Fighter League World Championship 2023. The US and European leagues will determine the teams that will go on to compete in the World Championship. Get up close and personal.
Oh yeah, the
Resident Evil 4
VR
on PlayStation
experience.
5. The game's main story will be playable in VR with PlayStation
And
VR 2.
VR in this one, imagine.
Thanks to the power of PlayStation VR 2, you'll be able to experience an even more immersive version of the game.
This one I deemed a little scarier than, at least there's one section in this game. Oh, okay, yeah.
RE4's cutting-edge knife action is a core part of the game. And the PlayStation VR2 Sense controller makes parrying even more intuitive. Experience
Yeah, how do you...
survival horror firsthand.
Right. I was like wondering, like, how do you parry the chainsaw in VR? I guess you just kind of hold it up.
Now on to the next.
Oh, Pragmata! I was wondering what the fuck was up with that game. Like, hey, what happened to Pragmata, man? She seems not quite there.
Sorry.
She must be an android. I mean, if you remember the teaser trailer, like about 2 or 3 years ago. Oh, I had to move it. They don't know. Oh, wait, is there some gameplay on this? Yeah, she's definitely not human. I wonder if the guy in the suit's not human either, though. Yeah, I was wondering what the update was that. Okay, cool. Hey, Capcom, keep spending as much time with this game as you can. It's a new IP, man. Don't fuck up new IPs. I'm still looking forward to this game, whatever it is. Oh, hey, Ghost Trick! That first came out on the DS, I think.
I'm sure
3DS. DS or 3DS?
Creator of Ghost Trick. It's almost
I
time for
played
the
it
game's release,
before.
and I can't wait for you to play it. But first, let's get started with this.
So, yeah, if it gets released on consoles, I'm probably going to buy it and play it for you guys. Because this is like, if you're fans of games like, you know, like detective games and stuff like that, this is like pretty good. It's a puzzle solver, it's an environmental game. Shot the dog! I don't remember that. Oh, there's a demo.
The demo for Ghost Trick is available now for download. The story stars a lonely spirit named Cecil. In the course of solving his own murder, he will meet and change the lives of all sorts of people in all sorts of situations. Things may seem unrelated at first, but each person plays a vital role in Cecil's story. And together, their stories will lead him to one ultimate truth. So think of the demo as a doorway, inviting you into a great big mystery. It's been 30 years since we made the original game. And just like Cecil, I met many new people.
Wait, what?
Many murders
30 years.
during its development. I have no doubt these experiences are what shaped Ghost Trick into the unforgettable.
So wait, the Ghost Trick I played wasn't the original? There wasn't one older than that?
And all the fans have shown so much love towards it. I'm so grateful to.
That means there's been 3 of them then.
I'm thrilled that through this rebirth, Ghost Trick will be available to so many more people around the world. Now, to wait for its release. And one more thing. I practiced very, very hard for 2 weeks for this appearance. So, should be me someday, it will make me very happy if it could speak in Japanese.
Oh, it's going so fast. Dude.
From the creator of the Ace Attorney series, Shu Takumi, this classic mystery game
Ooh.
is being reborn. One night, a man
Oh, yeah.
loses both his memory and his life.
I was gonna mention Ace Attorney. I was like, oh, he's the actual same creator as Ace Attorney too.
The only clue he has is a red-headed detective.
No wonder I always liked this game compared to, like, you know, Ace Attorney as well.
Brimming with a sense of justice. She too is being targeted, and Cecil witnesses her death. Who was I? Why was I killed? Who killed me? And what does it mean that I was given these powers of the dead? Use the powers of the dead to possess and trick items. The controls are
Trek. Trek
Connect
items.
Sissel's glowing blue soul to the core of objects.
I love the freaking
Possess the tire.
closed captions.
Possess the bowl. Possess the star ornament. You can then trick the objects you possess. Trick the guitar to play it. What will happen when you trick the cart? Trick the door to open it. Possessing and tricking objects will let you access new areas. Sissel can go back 4 minutes before someone's death. What happened before her murder? Those clues are hidden in the past. Follow past events in real time.
I'm fucking.
The limit, however, is 4 minutes. Help people avoid near-death predicaments and change their fates. Sissel will face death in many forms. Changing their fates will change the story. And that story must be linked in some way to the mystery of Sissel's death. Ghost Trick, launching on June 30th, 2023. Demo version available now. Don't miss the pre-order bonuses. See the official website for details. Now on to the next game in today's lineup.
World premiere. A new Phoenix Wright game. In this case, maybe Apollo Justice. Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. There's Phoenix Wright. Wait a minute. Explain this floating cart scarf. So we got about 3 games from another collection. Cause didn't they have like? This is the Apollo Justice trilogy. Okay, so they had the Phoenix Wright trilogy, and then they had an Apollo Justice trilogy coming up. All right.
In Ace Attorney, players serve as lawyers for the falsely accused. Battle for justice in the courtroom and uncover the truth. Now, the 4th, 5th, and 6th mainline Ace Attorney games are being brought together to share the story of Apollo Justice and his allies in the.
Because I've only played the original 3. I've never played Apollo and Up.
Xbox One, Windows, and Steam. The colorful characters and courtroom drama of each game have been relitigated in beautiful full HD. Available in 7 languages: Japanese, English, French, German, Korean, and traditional and simplified Chinese. We've also added voice recordings for the new languages. We're sure there's no objection to everything included in this collection. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy is currently in development.
I need to replay that series one day.
2024.
Never played them on
More information
stream.
about this collection in the future.
I don't know how I would fare streaming those games.
Next, we have some Capcom news to share.
News from Capcom. Well, this whole showcase is supposed to be news, so.
This month marks Capcom's 40th anniversary. As part of the celebration, we've opened a digital theme park called Capcom Town.
Cool.
Take a stroll through the museum to view original artwork and other materials from various titles on display.
Classic Street Fighter artwork.
You can even play a few of Capcom's beloved classics for free.
On your browser.
Head on over to the castle to cast your vote in the Capcom elections.
Hadouken or Shoryuken?
Participants receive a
Hadouken.
special reward, so don't miss out. We can't wait for everyone to enjoy these attractions.
Thing is, you can like, you can catch someone with a Shoryuken more in a
We've
Hadouken.
prepared at A Capcom ID account is required to play Resident Evil RE-verse. Our new upcoming title, Exoprimal,
Another
and
Capcom
use the online
ID.
features of Street Fighter 6.
Okay. It's weird that they always do,
You
you
can
know,
also use this
companies do
account
that,
with
but
other Capcom services
makes
and
sense.
campaigns, such as a survey about today's Capcom Showcase. We'll release more titles and services compatible with Capcom ID soon. Register now for Capcom ID.
so it's more accounts to make a balance. Ugh.
Now for the latest on Exo.
Oh yeah,
ahead of next month's
Exoprimal.
launch.
Oh yeah, it's coming out next month. Damn.
Hello, everyone. I'm Takudo Hidaoka, the director of Exoprimal. I'm excited to share the latest Exoprimal news with you all. But first, let's check out this video.
It's like EDF with dinosaurs,
Hello?
which actually is right up my alley if that's the case.
Frequency. Hello? My name is Garrett Sides.
Actually, EDF has dinosaurs,
Basically, the
or
IB's godfather.
giant
He was
Godzilla-like
responsible for the
dudes.
entire Exosuit project.
You know, Anchor Division, I assume?
Exosuits were developed right here.
I need exosuits. It's our only shot. We need access to the past. All my R&D is just waiting to be picked up back in 2040. Intact.
2040.
The presses. The access codes to override Leviathan. You can shut it down. The whole thing.
Hyzol.
The fuel of the future.
All this time, Hyzol is a side effect of time travel? Did they just juice it out of dead dinosaurs?
At least we know why dinosaurs bleed blood. Lozol. Unrefined Lozol in the blood. A Neo.
It's a weird concept.
It's a walking glove with stuff.
Oh, oops, I fucked up.
I promise you this. We'll find a way out of here.
All Anchor project files have serial numbers. Look for anything starting with 181. That's the project code for Leviathan's core.
Okay, Doc.
Oh, gentlemen, I didn't get your names.
Golos, the Hammerheads.
Well done. You fought desperately and survived. The perfect exosuit development project is nearing fruition. Activating Massacre Module. Summoning Neo T-Rex Swarm. This is all helping to make a
TX
better
Swarm?
exosuit.
Good hunting, Ace.
Yeah, it's gonna be a weird and wild game.
Presenting my most exciting combat project.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play it or not because I don't know if you can play it by yourself. I'm kind of wondering if you have to play with other people because it's gonna be on Game Pass. So I'm gonna see if I can at least do a peek play of it. So we'll find out. We'll find out if you can play by yourself comfortably or if you're really gonna need people playing with you. Oh, and they have season passes. Don't forget about those season passes. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
What did you think? That was a lot of new info. Before we dive in, I'd like to give a huge thanks to all the players who participated in the open beta test back in March. We were extremely
I
pleased
did
to
not
have so many
participate in that.
participants. Plus, you gave us a lot of invaluable feedback. We can't thank you enough. While only portions of the Dino Survival content were made available for the open beta test, today we'll be introducing more content included in the full game. Let's take a look at what you can expect when Exoprimal launches on July 14th. Let's start with the story. Ace, the game's protagonist, is transported to the year 2040 and forced to participate in a never-ending series of war games. The story unfolds as you play through Dino Survival, the game's main mode. Gathering intel to update the analysis map unravels the mysteries surrounding parallel worlds and the AI entity known as Leviathan. At times, players will also engage in special boss battles as part of the main story. Dino Survival mode will also change as the story progresses. You'll unlock new missions with a variety of objectives, including 10-player co-op, a multitude of dinosaurs to fight, and more maps. The game will also feature an assortment of unlockables and challenges. Modules can be used to enhance exosuits and modify active skills. These modules can be obtained by fulfilling certain conditions while you play the game. You can also personalize your
Looks like you only have 3 of them too.
cosmetics, such as exosuit skins, weapon skins.
Oh yes,
and
skins.
emotes.
And
The
emotes,
game
of
also
course.
features a special 5-player mission that changes weekly. Compete with squads from around the world for the fastest completion times, or by earning awards through achievements, like most damage block with a tank suit in battle. There are many ways to enjoy the game, even after completing the main story. We took your feedback into consideration as well. In the full version of Exoprimal, we plan to implement a mode where victory is determined by completing missions as quickly as possible, instead of direct combat with other players.
Speed running in
Hope
a
you
way.
look forward to that. Now, let's go over all the new info we just saw in the video. Who was that new face at the beginning? Meet Dr. Signs, the developer of the exosuits, and the head of Anchor Division, IBS's elite research group based on Bikitoa Island.
Is that a space elevator?
The Stratovator, a space elevator
Oh,
that
yeah.
extends from the Anchor Division research facility into orbit, will also be a playable map. Incredible battles will
Are
unfold.
we still trying to create a space elevator by chance?
Clash atop this massive space elevator. Players will even encounter dangerous mutations of dinosaurs, known as neosaurs, the most deadly among them being the Neo T-Rex. You'll need to work together with your team to stand a chance at taking them down. Oh no, is that a swarm of Neo T-Rexes? What are Leviathan's true intentions? Wait, what's the deal with this new exosuit? While it may look similar to Deadeye, this exosuit is a variant called Deadeye Alpha Burst Fighter. Unlike the default Deadeye, this variant comes equipped with a weapon that can burst fire or be used as a shotgun, allowing exofighters to change their style of play. Exosuit variants, including Deadeye Alpha, will be added in a title update following the full version's release. At the end of the video, we revealed Savage Gauntlet, a mode that lets you take on special 5-player missions that change weekly. In this mode, players can enjoy a change of pace from Dino Survival by competing against exofighters from all over the world for the fastest completion time. More info about exosuit variants and Savage Gauntlet will be revealed at the Xbox Games Showcase Extended. Be sure to tune in.
It looks like a solid game. I'm just still wondering if
We're
we
excited
had
to
to
announce that we'll be holding a
wait
second
for us to play with other people.
This time, we're including additional story-related missions, 10-player co-op,
Because there's a story, of course.
and other adjustments based
What is
on
it,
everyone's-
multiplayer story?
Check out the official website for dates and times.
So I'm not too keen on
We're
that.
excited to try out this new content.
Guess I'll have to wait until it releases.
Players will also receive a new reward for participating. Don't miss out.
Maybe I should participate.
We'll
I don't know.
continue to make adjustments to Exoprimal, leading up to the game's launch on July 14th.
It's on the 14th of July. I may or may not be done with Final Fantasy 16 by then.
We look forward to seeing you in the second open beta test. That's all we have for you today. See you in the War Games. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Next up is the last title we'll be showing off today.
Oh, so this is the last thing they're gonna show off? Damn it. I was kind of hoping for something new, but oh well.
Hi everyone, my name is Hideaki Itsuno.
I was so hoping for a new
It's been over a year
Monster
since we
Hunter.
celebrated 10 years of Dragon's Dogma, and I can finally give you some more information about the new game. First, let's take a look at the trailer we revealed the other day.
Didn't they reveal this on PlayStation's Showcase like a week or two ago? I think it was like 2 weeks ago, right?
Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames?
You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen?
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont!
That is most unfortunate, but it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Coming out on everything.
What did you think?
They're using their Resident Evil engine.
Action RPG game Dragon's Dogma was released in 2012. Now, a decade later, I'm proud to share a look at the highly anticipated sequel,
decade later.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Imagine having to wait a
Today, I wanna
decade
talk
for your
about some
sequel.
characteristics that Dragon's Dogma 2 will inherit from its predecessor.
Oh yeah, Dead Island 2.
Dragon's Dogma 2 will be a single-player game, but with pawns at your side, it will feel like co-op. And second, gameplay will feature action role-playing mechanics set in an open-world environment. In the Dragon's Dogma series, you embark on your adventures with pawns, otherworldly beings controlled by AI. Alongside the player-controlled Arisen, you can embark on your journey with a main pawn that can be customized.
I wonder if you can play this game without having to play the first one.
2 additional support pawns you can borrow from other players.
Okay, same as the first one though.
Form a party of up to 4 characters. Pawns are controlled by the AI and are now capable of even more precise decisions than in the previous title.
Oh.
In the midst of battle. They can also help guide you to new locations. Or give you a high five following a successful battle. It really feels like playing in a party with other players. Dragon's Dogma 2 is built with the RE engine, resulting in a dense world woven with high graphical fidelity.
Oh yeah, it looks
Enjoy a world roughly 4 times
thick
the
with
size of
vegetation.
the original Dragon's Dogma, with more to experience than ever before. The characters and monsters that populate the world are given life thanks to the power of AI, and players will feel like they've been reborn in this vibrant fantasy world. You can look forward to a variety of vocations to choose from. Your vocation will shape your Arisen's role throughout the adventure. Will you take on enemies with swords? Magic? It's all up to you. We'll have much more to share in the future, but for now, I want to go over a few sections from the trailer that show what we've improved for Dragon's Dogma 2. This game is designed to enable players to take on situations in their own way. In addition to AI, advanced technology like immersive physics brings pawns, monsters, and NPCs to life. What would happen if you destroyed that bridge, or if you pulled that monster's leg? What other exciting possibilities can you think of?
Can you pull them?
Two characters pivotal to the story that also appear in the game's key art. Ulrika, a bow wielder with a deep connection to the Arisen, and Nadinia, a high priestess of the Beast Ring, which appear in the series for the first time. What destiny awaits? How will they affect your fate? The intricate relationships and situations you will encounter in the game are sure to keep you on your toes. During your adventure, you will come across familiar monsters from the previous game, as well as new monsters such as Medusa. You can look forward to new player vocations and many new experiences unique.
Why specifically Medusa? Just Goron.
Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Dragon's Dogma 2 will be available on PlayStation 5,
Oh.
Xbox Series X,
Didn't they say that was the last title they're showing?
and Steam. And now, a quick look at the Capcom 40th Anniversary Sale.
Oh, a
Kicking
sale.
things off, we have well-known titles, such as Dragon's Dogma and the Ace Attorney series. Don't miss this opportunity to pick up a few of Capcom's most influential hits at some
Trying to
great
figure out if there's
prices.
any games from Capcom I haven't bought yet.
To celebrate, we're also offering
wanted to play.
a bundle of some of Capcom's major titles on Steam.
Uh-oh, Steam sales.
That wraps up today's Capcom
Okay,
Showcase.
I thought so.
Thank you for watching. We're
Kill,
always working on new
kill.
games and updates, and we hope you're as excited as we are for Capcom's 40th anniversary. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Huh. Overall, not a bad showcase, but sadly, no new IPs or anything like that. That's very interesting indeed. But, yeah, I mean, overall, all the games they showed off were either games that you kind of knew about or needed to know a little bit more information on. That are some resurrections from some of the older titles they've had, especially when it came to the DS series and all that. Like, dude from, Ace Attorney and, Ghost Trick and all that. He's rolling in the dough now because they keep re-releasing his games. Hopefully he's getting the money for that. But I'm sure he is, especially if he's on head of development of that. But yeah, I was kind of hoping for more some newer IPs, some new IPs in general, and at least we got some an update on Pragmata. Because I was very curious about that game when they first showed it a few years ago. And yeah, I guess it was supposed to technically come out 2022 at first, and then, things, and then 2023, and now they're just going to say it's going to be done when it's done type of scenario, because, yeah, I guess there's a lot more to work on. They have a lot of catching up to do, of course. Like, everyone pretty much has a lot of catching up to do, especially when it comes to their development, writing, and stuff like that as well. And, yeah, I mean, maybe next year we might hear about some new things that Capcom's been gonna start working on, but yeah, I think for now, we'll just see how things go when it comes to their current and upcoming titles that we'll look forward to. Stuff like that. Like, I wonder what they're gonna try and do next, especially for Resident Evil. That's gonna be very interesting.